Gemma, well played, another good win, and 3 more important points for Charlton.
Yeah, no, we're absolutely buzzing. Obviously, we're trying to put a little run together, as we were talking about earlier. So no, we're just chuffed. I think we came here and we didn't know what to expect. So it's always difficult when you've got a bit of an unknown quantity. You can't really go by results in our league. So yeah, no, really chuffed. Chuffed with the goals. Chuffed with having a couple of different scorers, and a few people got 90 minutes who maybe haven't recently. So no, all in all, no, good day, and a few results went our way as well. So
I was just going to say, the news has come through just before we started that Brighton have lost, so I heard the reaction from the team. We're obviously delighted with that one.
Yeah, I think we were obviously cheering our win and nothing else. But no, we're obviously really chuffed. We're not meaning to be derogatory to anyone else, but you always look for the scores afterwards, and they've been playing brilliantly lately, and we know that they're going to be one of those teams that we're going to have to scrap with. And after losing to Cardiff, it kind of looked like our challenge might be slipping away slightly with them doing so well, but it just shows that this league's very competitive. QPR I don't think they've won a game all season, or they've had a draw perhaps, but absolutely chuffed. Obviously weren't expecting it at all. So, and I think there was another draw. I think it may have been Coventry drawing as well. So again, we don't worry about what other people are doing, but it's a lovely bonus. Take that back with us, something else to cheer about on the way home. So
I suppose that's something that's happening now as the season's going on. The teams down in the bottom half, they're improving, they're getting used to each other, and they're starting to become trickier to beat.
No, very much so. I mean, as we were saying before, the team we played today, I was impressed with. I think they're organised, I think they're well drilled, and they try and play football the right way. And I think a lot of the teams in our league, I think naive is the word, they come up and they are trying to do things the right way. A little bit like Blackpool when they went into the men's Premier League. It's like you don't want to abandon all your principles, a bit like Bournemouth perhaps. And it was clear to see today, but I think we just have that little bit more nous, a little bit more experience and a little bit more muscle. So I think that's where we're going to have the advantage over the teams that come up. But we've seen like QPR today can do it. We had a draw against Basildon first game and they were impressive. So, it's anyone's game, as it were. You don't want to bring the cliches out, but it is. So no, there's still plenty left to fight for, and every game's a tricky game. So.
Talking of tricky games, you've got Coventry next week. That's going to be another one, and perhaps 6-pointer. Who knows?
Yeah, no, I think it's Portsmouth we've got next week.
Portsmouth,
Yeah.
sorry,
No,
beg your pardon, it was
fine.
Portsmouth.
Yeah, no, we managed to run out 4-1 winners last time, but it was a bit of a strange game. It's one of those that hinged on certain key goals, key moments at important times. So we've got a good home record, so we're playing them at home, and we beat them 6-3 there last season. Again, it was a mad game, and it always seems to be the way with them, but we know what to expect. We know who plays for them, we know the manager. We're going to go out and we're going to have to play with probably 3 times the intensity we played with. Not to run down what we did today. I think it was a good performance, but we know what they are, and so we're going to be prepared. We'll have a good week's training and get a few players back in who we were missing today, and just go for the 3 points. We know we've got to win every game. That's what we're aiming to do. So.
It's a case, I suppose, of hanging on in there as well, isn't it? Even if we do drop points, because there's probably about 4 or 5 teams who can realistically say we can win the league. So it's just a case of keeping with them at the moment.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like last season, it almost went right to the wire. It pretty much did, and we just know that it's so difficult this year because realistically you have to win every game. Like a draw sometimes could completely do you in come the end of the season, and we've had a really tricky run of it. Managed to sort of get through with just 1 defeat. So on balance of it, with what's happened today as well, that's not bad going. But every single game's a scrap. The travelling, the training. Obviously, everyone works in the week. It's hard going, but you just got to rely on the fact that we think we have a small squad, but we've got a strong squad, and just hopefully that's going to see us through to the end. So we're just trying to scrap every game and hang on in there, I suppose, like you said.